Hussein Red Family, Hussein Haka. Now we coming back into another segment of the Secrets of the Six. Secrets of the Six Part 2, baby, and we gonna dig a little deeper. Now, remember the first one, I told y'all about most of the majority of the Bible season when it came down to being the star of Raphan or Azrath, what the Hebrews brought with them from out of Egypt when they came out of Egypt. When they came out of bondage in Egypt, quote unquote, from it, as it say in the Bible, they brought this star with them, so it don't belong to them. Basically, it does not belong to them. And we're going to get even deeper about this star of six, as well as the Rothschild. I don't even think I went into the Rothschild cat who adopted the 6-point star, but this is when the Jews truly first started using it. You know what I'm saying? When the Caucasian Hebrew Jews, this is when they first started using it. But we're going to go deep into it right now. We're going to go into Hinduism. Now, in the Shakana is a symbol used in Hindu. This is what the six is called in Hinduism, the Shakana. The Shakana is a symbol used in Hindu yantra that represents the union of both male and female form. More specifically, it is supposed to represent Purusha, the supreme being, and Prakrit, mother nature or casual matter, often represented as Shiva or Shakti. The Universal Jewish Encyclopedia declares that the six-pointed star, according to the Rosicrucian, was known to the ancient Egyptians the six triangles. The six triangles is the Egyptian hieroglyphics for the land of the spirits. See what I'm saying? Don't belong to you. It belongs to the Comedics. Belongs to the Egyptians, which we don't even get into that right now. That's a whole nother video. Which the Egyptians are the Hebrews. Yes, the Egyptians are the Hebrews. The Comedics are the Hebrews. We are the ones who crossed over. We are the Hebrew, the ones who crossed over. This six belongs to us. This is why we brought the six along with us, because it was ours in the first place. We brought our six with us. We brought our tradition with us. You understand what I'm saying? We brought this with us. In the astro mythology, in the astro mythology of the Egyptians, we find the belief in the first man god Horus and his death and resurrection as Amsu. The six-pointed star was the first sign or hieroglyphs of Amsu. This is the star Amsu, Horus. The risen Horus was the first man god risen in spiritual form. Horus, Osiris. Harut. You understand what I'm saying? Asar. You understand what I'm saying? All 22 letters of the Aramaic, Assyrian, Babylonian alphabet is found in the sixth star of David. Quote unquote sixth star of David. But I'm going to tell y'all too, when they talk about the risen, they talk about Amsu, when they talk about the risen Horus, they're talking about Osiris. You know, Osiris still represents Horus, his son. Horus, Osiris, Asar. That's just something just to enlighten your head. You know what I'm saying? The first man God risen in spiritual form. That's for sure. Was the risen Osiris. And Horus was his son, but still represents, just like in the Bible, as Thomas is the reincarnated Nimrod in the Bible. But that's a whole nother video. That's a whole nother thing. Alright. All 22 letters of Aramaic and Assyrian Babylonian alphabet is found in the Star of David. All Assyrian and Aramaic Babylonian alphabet is found in the Star of David. my people. Okay, let's go into this. Okay, they are not Hebrew letters, but they are Syrian Aramaic, the language of the Babylonian. Okay. Now let's go into when these Israelites. Let's go into let matter of fact, let's have a recap. Let's have a recap. Okay. Let's just have a recap. Okay. We know the representation of the seal of Solomon. The seal of Solomon is the graphical representation of the 666. This is what they say. This is what the Bible understands, because certain things, because you go find that in Revelations 13 and 18 and 1 Kings 10 and 14. Okay. The hexagram was considered an all-powerful talisman, especially then accompanied by the Hebrew Yod. It was also combined with the tall cross or the cruz assunta in the center. Now you can go to King Solomon. You can go to these scriptures on King Solomon, 2 Kings 23:13. King Solomon was deeply involved in witchcraft and occultism, quote unquote, according to the Sorcerer's Handbook. King Solomon, traditionally known as Archmagician, used spells to banish inferior beings sent by the king of demons. He vanished away demons. So you call it witchcraft where the man used the power to vanish away demons. This star that came with them from Egypt, as well as it is a star of Hinduism. Dagon. We're not going to even get into that. Dagon, the fish god, Dagon is associated with the forehead and hands, the location of the mark of the beast, right? Revelations 13 and 1 in the Bible, Revelations 13 and 16 in the Bible, and 1 Samuel 5 and 4 in the Bible. Dagon's crown is the top of a 6-point star. Now, we know that King Solomon represented the 6-point star, but where did this 6-point star come from in the Jewish tradition? Who first started banging this thing? Okay. Now we got to go into Israel. When did Israel come to exist? Because that little place right there wasn't there first. Okay. The state of Israel was created by the United States in 1948. It's a refugee camp. 1948. It was created by the United States in 1948. It was not there. So there is no land of Israel. There ain't no land of Israel. It's a rap for that. That's bullshit. There ain't no land of Israel. Okay. The 6-point star is a retrospect. It was an Egyptian occult symbol, which King Solomon adopted when he went into idolatry and witchcraft, and built an altar for Azarath, the star. It was seen in Arab association with Jews, and these were absolutely Kabbalists till the 16th century. And the influence of the Kabbalists, Isaac Luray, to the 17th century, when Meyer Ashmael Biver used it on his doorstep. Meyer Amschel Bayer. Y'all don't even know who that is, dude. Meyer Ashmael Bayer. Used it on his doorstep. Okay? This is what he got influence, right? Arabs associated with the Jews, and these were the Avivis Kabbalists, till the 16th century. And the influence of the Kabbalists, Isaac Luray, to the 17th century, when Meyer Ashmael Bayer used it on his doorstep, on his door. Then he changed his family name to Rothschilds. This is Meyer Ashmael Bayer. This is the Rothschild. Incorporating it into his family's coat of arms. Finally became the insignia for the Zionism. Now, you can go to the reference Graham. He represented Graham in his book Graham Graham in his book 20 and through pages 24 through 5, 29, 32, and 51 and 2 in the page of this brother's right here book. Okay, and you can go into the book, that spell book, the Sorcerer's Handbook. You know, you can go get that. You go into the Sorcerer's Handbook. You find it probably in the library, or you can order it or download it or anything like that. But anyway, I appreciate y'all brothers and sisters for listening. And please tune in. Please subscribe. Please subscribe. Please subscribe. Like, dislike, comment. Please subscribe, baby. Holla at me. And say I read. And I love you like a father.